Alrighty, here at Richmond Raceway, we're gonna let Cameron out for qualifying. He's gonna be the first one to go out. But welcome to Richmond Raceway here for the chase for the Zogler, uh, or the precursor to the chase for the Zogler here in the regular season finale of the FAGSCAR Ally Series. The entire regular season led up to this race for this points battle on the bubble. I don't know what else to say. Cameron going across for his lap. Everybody go ahead and line up at the end of pit road. So you watch Cameron's lap. He kind of hits the apron a bit going into turn 1 and 2. And then going into 3 and 4, gets kind of loose but comes back up to track. He's going to set himself a 25.633. Not the greatest time we've seen during practice all weekend, but the 27 sets a decent time. And with that, Khan may go out for his lap in the number 5 Bass Pro Shops Boogs Motorsports Machine. He won this Richmond race last season against Car Guy after bumping him out of the way near the final laps. James, I would recommend getting in your car. You're gonna go soon. But Khan coming across for his time, keeps it on the top. He's gonna dive it into the bottom. And James, you may go out for your qualifying effort. We're going to watch Khan go through turn 3 and 4 for his final lap of qualifying. And off of turn 4, Khan is going to go second in qualifying behind the number 27. James coming across for his time. James dives it in, hits the inside wall, but keeps it on the bottom. Very smooth. Tonio, you may go. The 30 Midwest Motorsports is going to go out, but we're watching the number 45 Underdogs Racing Machine go out. And he's going to go third on the board, slower than Cameron and Khan. Antonio coming across for his lap in the number 30 Toyota machine. He's currently P2 in the regular season, but I would say NPC probably has it all locked up by now. And next is going to be Cyrus. You may go. Antonio is going to come off of turn 4. He's going to set third on the board. Cyrus currently out right now in the number 48 Boogs Motorsports machine. The number 30 was just out. Tonio, the number 30 Midwest Motorsport Toyota. And then whoever's next, you may go. I think it's Dragon. Dragon, you may go. Cyrus currently going to go into turn 3 and 4. Let's see what time the number 48 can set for himself. He goes fourth. And Dragon, yeah, Dragon's racing gone. And coming off of turn 4, it's going to be Dragon. NPC, you can go. NPC, don't wall ride coming to the lap. NPC's sending it into turn 1. Miles, you can go. Is he going into turn 3 and 4? And off of turn 4, can he knock the 27 off the pole? He does. Incredible lap from NPC. NPC claiming another pole so far, but Miles out there right now in the number 20 Bean Brothers Racing Machine. I think he's the last one to go out for qualifying. Miles takes 3 and 4 pretty high. And he's going to go last on the board. Slow time for Miles. Okay, everybody go ahead and line up. I'm going to go ahead and put in quali results. NPC, your pole sitter. Cameron, P2. Con, P3. Tonio, P4. And Cyrus, P5. 3 of the top 5 in qualifying of this race are all fighting to get above the cut line. I'm waiting for Miles and James to set themselves up. This is going to be an 100 lap race here at Richmond. Quite an intense length, but I'm sure you guys can handle it. We're almost ready to go. And with that, I would say the field is all set, and so is the atmosphere at the moment. And with that, we are ready to get the regular season finale started. So is everybody ready? Do not say yes, daddy to me right now. Please. And thank you. Con. Edric isn't here. Do we know who is not gonna be here by any chance? Hello, and Edric. They can get out of here. D Burrito probably isn't gonna show. Tord said he's not coming. Nick probably isn't gonna show. Cruiser said he's not gonna show. We're gonna get rid of Blitz. I don't think Blitz is gonna show. Alright, there you go. We're just gonna keep those around. Cruiser isn't here, Car Guy isn't here, Tord isn't here, Tonio, NPC, Cameron, Con, Edric, JRM, Dragon, James, Miles. Alright, with that, is everybody ready to get started here at Richmond? Yeah, Tonio, Cyrus, NPC, Miles, Tonio, Cameron, Con is probably ready. And with that, the entire field is ready. So we're going to go ahead and go CD5 at the top of the screen. And green flag out in Richmond for the regular season finale. Holy slow mo. Going into turn one, NPC already clearing the 27 off of the line as everybody else side by side going into turn one, but the 27 and the 1 are going to remain not side by side. As third through fifth still not clear of one another, but Cameron maintaining right behind NPC. NPC is going to lead the first lap, but Cameron is going to be right side by side with him. Expected NPC to pull away in that number one Red Bull WeatherTech Honda. It looks like Cam got the jump on him going into turn one of lap two. NPC is going to cross him over, get the lead back. Going into turn three, Con is going to get to the inside of the 27 now. Just a battle back there for position between Tonio and Miles. Miles keeping himself going. As they're 3 wide for the lead, NPC does lead at the line. Gipsy joins the game as he joins the race a little late. NPC gets pushed up the track. It's going to be Khan who's going to take the lead away from Cameron. Remember, Khan was a race winner here at Richmond last season against Car Guy. Car Guy is not here, so that piece of competition is excluded. As Khan leads one of the laps here at Richmond, Cameron right behind him, NPC P3 fighting off his teammate Cyrus Miles P5 as there's big slow-mo. Tonio somehow in the back. I think he may be lagging. James also having some issues. Gipsy, you can merge in the back. But Khan is going to continue to hold the lead against Cameron Bell. Cameron is holding P2. James having some trouble. Gipsy merges almost perfectly. And off of turn two, Khan gets a great exit compared to Cameron. Khan is going to start pulling away in that number 5 Boogs or Boogs 5 machine. I don't even know what I'm saying. But as we stop the watch on the lead, we're gonna watch Tonio, who's overtaking Cyrus right now. He's overtaken, looks like 3 cars in the past lap, that being Cyrus, Dragon, and James. Looks like they all keep it straight. It looks like Cameron caught Con a little bit, starting to slow down again. Con trying to get away from the 27, keep himself at a distance. NPC also at a distance back in P3. Miles maintaining P4, Tonio maintaining P5. Everyone seemingly finding a slot and sticking to it. As we have 9 people present here at Richmond Raceway. No spins yet, which means there's no threat of a caution at the moment as this battle for lead is going to continue between the 2 front runners. Oh my goodness, Tonio, you fucking liar. Tonio lied to me. He made me delete his car. Oh my goodness. But out of turn 4, the battle for the lead is going to get spicy between Cameron and Khan. This Cameron has now reached the back bumper of the number 5. Lolo, if you want to join the race, you can hop in the 77. The 43 isn't there anymore. And here comes Cameron to the bottom of Khan. It looks like he finally got to the inside, but Khan is going to still lead the lap. Cameron's going to be right on his inside, though, with 21 to go in the stage. But Khan is going to clear before turn 1. Cameron actually having a good pace here at Richmond. Gets a good run off the corner. Khan is going to block the bottom. Cam is going to go in. He's going to shove Khan up, not letting him park it through the corner. Cam is going to probably lead this lap. Yeah, Cameron leads his first lap of the night here at Richmond. And Khan currently P2. NPC, the number one car, starting to catch up. He was pretty far back in P3, but now he's starting to catch our leaders here, that being Cameron and Khan. He's going to pass his teammate Khan on the inside for position. Miles keeping tabs on the leaders. Still kind of there. Khan looked like he was going to try and get to the inside of NPC, but didn't quite get there. Lolo, I'm going to give you permission to merge behind Gipsy. Tonio said you weren't showing, so I deleted your car. You can hop in the 77. And here comes NPC to the bottom of Cameron. Cameron on his third lap lead, being overtaken from the lead by NPC, who won the D2 race yesterday. Oh, Cameron hits the wall, gets into Cameron. He keeps going down. It doesn't work out well for the two. Khan is going to be on the inside. Cameron lets him have the inside after doing that little dirty move. Cameron's going to keep it on the outside. Great run for the 27 off the corner. And Miles passing Khan for position. Miles was a factor here at Richmond last season, but ended up getting swallowed by the field after an incident with Stickman. But now he looks stronger than ever. Taking P2 away from Cameron. Cameron's going to try and shove him up, get the middle to make it 3 wide. Not quite going to get there. Not quite going to get there. Yeah, nice English, dude. But it looks like Cameron's going to get to the bottom of Khan. Connor's going to bump him a little bit going into the corner, but Cameron's going to keep the bottom. Miles is going to bump up Khan. NPC still your leader, but right now they're battling for P2. You go back and watch. James, do not wall ride. Warning one for James. As we watch the battle for P3 between Miles and Khan. Khan starting to bleed positions a little bit, now being passed by Cameron and Miles. Yeah. NPC coming to a 6-lap lead. Khan has 7 laps led, but right now NPC showing the way. 14 to go in the stage. It looks like Miles in the number 20 Ford is starting to catch Cameron a little bit. Miles gonna bump him up the track, get the outside lane. Oh, but he hits the wall, gets back into Miles. Going into the corner, Cameron's gonna try and defend the inside for Miles. Slow them up a little bit. Miles still gets to the inside. NPC ties most laps led. And Khan gets to the inside of Cameron as well. It's a never-ending battle for P2, it seems. Khan is going to block the bottom from Cameron. And Miles currently out front. Not Miles out front as in the leader. He's currently out front in the battle for P2. It looks like Khan is starting to gain some momentum to get back to the number 20 for P2. But NPC, who's probably going to be a regular season champion will win. I think there was a spin in the back with Gipsy. 1 out of 2 spin for the yellow to come out. Khan not letting up on the inside. Miles trying to focus NPC for the lead. Yeah. Who knows if the 20 can go catch that number 1. Miles hasn't won since season 2. It's been a while, but his team went through a rebrand, got some new equipment going into the season, and now qualified last, but currently keeping himself in a good spot here. In fact, Miles is starting to catch a little bit. He was at 2 seconds behind, but now Miles is at 1.7 as Cameron gets by Khan again. But Khan is going to continue the battle with Cameron. Cameron's going to kind of push him down, but he's going to end up conceding the spot. With 10 laps to go, stage 1, top 5 does get stage points, by the way. Currently, everybody fighting for stage points, but or not everybody fighting for stage points, but Khan and Cameron have been fighting for stage points for a while. Khan is going to park it on the bottom. That's going to make Miles just pull away even more. Khan just giving up track time. Very unwise decision from the 5. Cameron is going to get to his inside. Yeah, you can rejoin. And Cameron kind of sends it in. That's going to get him into some trouble. Tonio's going to catch up. Getting into a scruffle is the fight in the back. For P3, that is what the battle is crazy for. As Khan and Cameron both lost those 3 stage points that Tonio could receive right now if he stays where he is. But Tonio already locked into the chase. Khan and Cameron are not. So I'm sure they would love to get as much points as they can going out of this race. Khan on the inside of Tonio. Tonio's going to get a better run off the top. Khan not getting enough momentum while holding the bottom. Cameron is going to catch up to Khan in that instance. He's going to get onto the bumper. Cameron's going to look outside. Ooh, off the corner. He hits a wall grab. That's going to get Cameron a little loose off the corner. 7 to go. Cameron's starting to lose some steam. In fact, he's getting passed by Dragon, it seems. Khan and Cameron have just been bleeding positions for a little bit now. But it looks like Cameron gets past Dragon. Cyrus side by side with Dragon right now. James behind them, Lolo all the way in the back, and Gipsy at risk of being a lap down from NPC. Five laps to go in the stage. Like Con and Cameron have both settled into their spot here. P4 and 3. And NPC got past Gipsy. Gipsy's going to go a lap down. 4 to go now. Is currently focusing on the battle between the 5 and the 27. It's been the battle to watch throughout the race. These two have been together this whole time, still battling, still also just losing positions together. They were both fighting for second before before Miles came into the fray after their battling caused the number 20 to get enough momentum to catch up. So this battle isn't really doing anything great for them. It's making them lose position. As recently, Tonio in the number 30 Toyota passed them as well. 3 to go in the stage now. Still NPC out in front. Cameron hits the wall off of turn 2. He's going to keep it on the inside here. And off of turn 4 with 2 to go, NPC still leading the way. Miles hasn't even gone past Gipsy yet. As with 2 laps to go in the stage, you could say the same to Khan NPC. They've both been battling, not just Cam. As it looks like Khan is starting to catch Tonio now. Final lap of the stage. Can the 5 get a few more points? Stage 1 final lap as NPC still leading the charge. NPC currently coming off of turn 4. He's going to win stage 1. Miles comes across P2, Tonio P3, Cameron P5, Khan P4. Cyrus, James, and Dragon follow behind them, followed by Lolo, who joined the race late. And with the end of stage 1, that is it for that. Yeah, you could just okay. Crew Roblox, what the hell? Is S-Lock on? Did I just turn it off? Oops. There you go. Then go ahead and change all laps. Gipsy did get his lap back, so that's fun. Unless he's gonna park it. I don't know. Gipsy gets the free pass. He's the only one that went a lap down, so. Anyway, stage results, official stage results being 1, NPC, 2, Miles making a comeback from a terrible qualifying effort. 3 is going to be Tonio. 4 is Khan. And 5th is Cameron. All of them earning some stage points here in stage 1. Alright, in that case, is everybody ready? I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the extra cars in the infield real quick. P4, that's 2 points. All right. All right. Everybody ready? Question mark? Maybe. Who knows? R. Tonio's ready. Dragon's ready. Lolo's ready. Miles is ready. Think Khan is ready. Maybe. NPC is always ready unless he doesn't say so. Is Cameron ready? Cyrus. Cyrus said he's ready. Never mind. All right. Pretty much everybody's ready. CD5 at the top of the screen for stage 2 here at Richmond for the regular season finale. A decent stage 1, but off the line with the field cap reached with 10 drivers. That is going to be chaos on the restart. James is going to put up Cameron. Cameron's going to spin around. 1 out of 2 spin already. Terrible restart for the 27. Khan is going to retake P2 off the start. It's fucking jockeying for positions here at the restart. Oh, Gipsy sends it in. That's going to get him and James into some trouble. They don't turn around, though. Oh, Khan is into the wall from Miles. And NPC is going to lead the lap. Here comes Cyrus to the inside of Khan. He's going to take P3 in the number 48. Rumors has it he's not going to stay in his ride next season, but who knows what's going to happen going into it. Oh, Cyrus gets kind of loose. So does Lolo, but is Khan going to pull to the inside? Actually loses some momentum doing that. Oh, he gets into his teammate. Very aggressive move from the 5 to get to P3. Tonio P2, NPC P1. But aggressive racing in the back. Miles is going to go all the way to the apron to pass his team owner, the number 5 on the inside. Cyrus is going to get to the inside of Khan. Say the thing Khan doesn't need in this race are enemies. Oh, and Lolo's around on the back. He doesn't go backwards, though, so it's not going to count as one of our caution-inducing spins. Great save from Lolo on the backstretch there. NPC is going to lead his 23rd lap of the night. 27 laps to go in stage 2. Khan currently holding on the P4 against his teammate Cyrus. Cyrus in the number 48. Trying to make the chase. It would be quite the effort overall if he made it. James absolutely sends it into turn 3. Lolo getting past Gipsy. It looks like Cameron's already starting to regain positions through the field as he's passed 2 cars, that being Gipsy and Lolo. Cameron versus Dragon right now. Cameron trying to get past the 23. Is James versus Cyrus for P5. James also trying to get some points here. Looking at the points, I don't think James is actually eligible for the chase. He's not close enough to the cutoff. But good results is all James races for at this point. Off of the corner, it looks like Cameron passed Dragon. I missed that. And NPC still leading out in front. As everybody's kind of settled into a position and stayed there, we're going to watch Cameron for a little bit as he makes his charge through the field again. Been doing that a lot this race. I didn't realize, y'all, we're saying late in chat. Oh, some Karens, bro. Anyway, we got maybe Weston watching. I have no idea, but it looks like Cameron's starting to work on James, trying to complete that pass now. as Dragon, Lolo, Gipsy all starting to get more spread out for position. Khan and Miles currently fighting for position, that being P3. I think Miles is the one that passed Khan. It's either that or Khan is passing Miles. But Khan keeping tabs on the number 20, not trying to let him get away too soon. Oh! Big slowdown from Miles. Not sure what happened there, but Khan is going to get past him, and Cyrus is going to join the fray as well. What did I just see? Not sure what just happened to James, but Cameron got past him. A lot just happened on this lap. Very eventful lap. Cameron making up positions again. NPC holding a gap on Tonio. Cyrus moves Miles out of the way. Cruiser is unable to join. We are at the field cap. Cruiser, you are too late. James reporting you got pinched into a wall. Going into turn one right now, you got NPC Tonio out in front. NPC slowly getting away from Tonio. Miles trying to hold off Cyrus for position. James and Lolo battling in the back, and you got Cameron still trying to get to a top five here, as he just needs to catch Cyrus now in the 48. As NPC continuing his reign amongst the leaders. NPC showing the way. Antonio 2 seconds behind. He was keeping tabs on NPC before. I think he may be losing some consistency. But Antonio doing a great job right now, holding P2, just keeping himself at a good pace as Cameron starting to catch Cyrus off pace. Cameron's just been moving through the field. So with 32 or almost 32 laps led from NPC, that's over a quarter of this race here at Richmond. James spun out. That is going to bring out the yellow before NPC can get there. That is going to be our first yellow of the race. Or our first actual yellow of the race. It's going to bring everybody back together. Miles showing some frustration after the line. The con. Lolo has to leave. Where's Lolo so I can delete the car? Yeah, what's up, Dragon? Uh, yeah, I heard. I heard Dragon. I'm gonna un-S-lock real quick so James can rejoin. And where did Lolo leave the car? I need the car deleted. And I think Cyrus also left. Let me get Cyrus back in. Cyrus rejoin. Oops, sorry, Windows. And almost halfway through this race at Richmond, it's only been like 40 minutes since we started. Long race here at Richmond Raceway. Cyrus is going to go ahead and line up. And then we're going to get ready to get this started again. We look at the field here. You got NPC in the WeatherTech Red Bull sponsored Honda. Tonio in the Kopec Toyota. Con in the Bass Pro Shops Club Honda. ConexyCars.com Ford is Miles. Uh, I forgot what that car is called. I'm pretty sure it's like Gold Ship or something, but the Gold Ship 23 Toyota. You got the 27 Long and McQuaid. I think I'm saying that right. If I'm saying it wrong, you can chastise me about it later. You got the Monster Energy Beast car, the Transformers Bumblebee car, and the Cheddar's Mobile. All right. Anyways, enough of looking at the things. God damn it, my spectate broke. Give me a second, guys. Oh my god. All right, is everybody ready? It's few people ready. R. Miles not ready in the 20. Okay, Miles is ready, and with that, everybody else is pretty much ready. So we're gonna go and go CD5 at the top of the screen. And a green flag once again here at Richmond. NPC Tonio Khan Miles. Oh, NPC gets into some trouble. He's gonna go around. One or two spin. That's gonna get Cameron around as well. Oh my goodness. Off of the line. That is gonna be the second yellow of the race. 3 cars spun around. Second caution here. Tonio is gonna take the lead. Unbelievable restart right there. Tonio in the number 30 is going to be our first leader since Khan got it taken. Why ain't it laggy now? I don't know. Is that why that happened? Because y'all didn't have as much time to process what you were doing? Because holy shoot. All I know is that it looked like NPC got driven into the wall. He turned around, and then Cameron got into some conflict, which got Cyrus into some conflict, and then it just I don't know. It's just a lot of things happened there. Waiting for everybody to line up here at Richmond after the biggest yellow here. They're still finding a way to yell at each other on the radio after. All right, is everybody ready? Cyrus, Cam, Dragon, Tonio. That is like half of our field. Tonio's ready. James is ready. Con is ready. CD5, top of the screen. Green flag out in the air once again at Richmond after 2 quick yellows. James is going to get to the inside of NPC. He's going to make it 3 wide, but it's going to get Miles around. That's going to get everybody else into some trouble. 2 cars around off of the start. They save it. 1 out of 2 spin. Caution will not come out yet. Off of turn 3, Tonio maintains the lead. Here comes Khan to the inside, though. He's looking inside. Tonio gave up a little bit of room there for exploration, and here comes the 5 car. But Tonio's going to lead the lap anyway. Our top 5 has reverted back to how it was, just in a different order. As Khan is going to clear Tonio for the lead. And Cyrus tried to get under Gipsy, didn't really work out. James on the wall. Miles gonna go into turn 3. He gets pushed underneath Khan. Potentially another pass for the lead. Here comes Miles. Never mind. Khan is gonna take it. Oh, Miles is in the grass. Cameron backs out of the situation, thinking there was going to be a wreck. Turns out they all saved it somehow. It was quite the tense situation. But off of turn number 2, Tonio and Khan still going to be there. James pinning Cyrus into the wall slightly, not on purpose, I'm sure. Turn 2 exit is very, very tight. Cameron gets to the inside of Miles and NPC. He's going to pass him for the spot. Khan is going to lead another lap. NPC yelling at Miles over the radio. NPC's gonna push him out of the way. Miles is gonna keep the outside though. Cyrus is gonna get past James. Going into turn 3. It's gonna be Khan still out front. 14 laps to go in the stage, battling for the points that they can battle for. Cam and Khan separate themselves from the pack. Tonio now involved in NPC and Miles' battle. Antonio is going to keep it away from them. Cyrus, oh, almost around off of James. He is around. He saves it. What a save from Cyrus to keep it straight. Probably not happy with James after that. An NPC trying to get underneath Tonio. Tonio's going to push up Cameron because of that little bump from NPC. That's going to give Cameron a run to try and catch the number 5. This NPC is going to clear Tonio with an outside run after Tonio let off. But Tonio starting to bump NPC. It is a battle and a half for the lead. Tonio gets a better run on NPC. He's going to get behind Cameron. NPC trapped on the outside. Can't really go anywhere. Khan is coming to his 12th lap lead. Gipsy having some trouble back there. It looks like he lost even more track position, as the lag has significantly decreased, which is crazy. On Cameron, run out in front. Cameron gets a better run on Khan. Oh, I thought he was going to bump him up. He probably tried, but Khan trying to defend the bottom. But here comes Cameron onto the inside. Khan is going to give him a bump. Cameron's going to beat him to the line. Unbelievable right there. Cameron leads his 4th lap, beating out Khan at the line. Tonio gets to the inside of Khan. Khan is going to start losing positions with 10 laps to go. Can Cameron hold on for a stage win here at Richmond? Miles looks like he's battling NPC right now, keeping that dominant English dominant number 1 at bay. Khan starting to gain track position on Cameron once again. Tonio right behind Khan, battling for P2. But it looks like Khan has it set out on Cameron to take that position back. Gipsy down pit road. Cameron losing track position on Khan. Khan catching him. It's a bump from Khan. Cameron blocks the bump. And Cameron gets a better run off the corner. He's going to get away from the 5 a little bit. The 1 trying to get past the 30. I think once the 1 can clear Tonio for good and not let Tonio get to the inside, I think that's when the 1 is going to be hard pressed to get over to him. James reporting lag. 7 laps led for Cameron. Oh, Cyrus once again having trouble. NPC keeping it on the outside of Tonio. As Khan and Cameron battling for the stage win right now. Cameron going to come to his 8th lap lead. or his ninth. I've I have no clue. These laps are kind of flying by now that there's less slow mo. NPC Antonio still in the side by side battle. I don't think we're highlighting it enough. It's an incredible side by side battle between the two. NPC holding the outside pretty strongly. Cameron, 9 laps, 5 to go in stage two. Cameron get away with the stage win here at Richmond Raceway. Ton doing everything in his best efforts to try and catch that 27. Antonio in front of NPC still. NPC's going to give him a little bit of a bumper though. Here comes NPC to the bottom. Going to take P3 away. 4 to go. Currently Cameron out front, Con P2. They might catch Gipsy by the end of this. Miles on the inside of Tonio now. Cameron's still out in the lead. Con still chasing him. 3 to go. 11 laps led for Cameron. NPC now getting to the back bumper of Con, the one NPC who's led the most laps so far with 32. Now trying to pass his teammate here. Con is going to let him by. 3 to go. Coming to 2 to go. Cameron still out front. All it takes is 2 consistent laps. As fast as NPC is, I don't really think there's enough time. Gipsy now in the way. Gipsy blue flag. Please try not to interfere with the leaders. Going into turn one, Cameron holds it. 13 laps led. NPC making a charge. He's stuck behind Gipsy though. Gipsy's gonna pull to the side. He's still gonna be on the inside lane. And with that, I think it's over. Cameron off of turn four. He's gonna go ahead and win stage two. Great, great dash to the stage there. NPC with an incredible looking charge at the end. Couldn't get there. Yeah, I can't really do much about the lag anymore. But stage two goes to the number 27 of Cameron Bell. Second goes to NPC. Almost sweep the stages. Didn't quite do it. And then it's going to be Con. Then Antonio. And then Miles. Same top five, different order. People rejoining on S luck. Or that's not how you spell that. 61 of 100. Still so much time left to go. Is everybody back in their cars? Tonio's not here. Alrighty. Now that everybody's back, are we ready to go? Green flag. Right, in that case, CD5, top of the screen. Really hope laps aren't broken. Green flag in the air. NPC, great start. Tony right behind him, but Cameron's going to stick onto the bottom. Going into turn one. Cameron sticks the bottom, blocks all the way to the apron. Could get NPC into some trouble. Nope, NPC is going to get a great run off of turn one and take the lead back. Cameron's still blocking onto the thing. As they're having some trouble in the back. Oh, Cyrus almost hit the pit barrels. But everybody keeps it straight. NPC leading lap 33. His 33rd lap. Sorry. Antonio out front. NPC P2. I didn't even see Tonio take the lead. What the hell? But Tonio apparently our leader with 62 of 100 laps. Still a whole nother thing to go. As it looks like James and Cyrus getting into the back. Oh my goodness. Dragon almost around. They're 3 wide right there for that position. James with an aggressive exit off the corner. Miles fell back some spots as well. They're going to keep fighting for these spots as it looks like Con and Cameron are back at it again. NPC right behind Tonio. He's probably has enough of a run. No, he doesn't. Looks like Tonio and NPC got nearly identical runs. NPC not able to capitalize on that position. Oh, and Gipsy's around in the back. Not sure what happened to Gipsy right there, but he's around. And NPC gets to the bottom of Tonio right then and there. As they're getting aggressive in the back between James and Cyrus. Tonio got real aggressive right there on NPC. Probably unintentional. Cameron gets to the inside of NPC. NPC throws a bad block. Cameron, the 27, is going to get back to the inside and to the lead. 48 and 45 still battling. Oh, Tonio and NPC get into some trouble. Tonio trying to stick with the one. Doesn't quite get there. They both go into the wall slightly. The 48 and the 45 been battling this whole time. The 20 is going to try and get past Dragon here. Coming to the line, Cameron back as our leader. As we watch the battle for the lead between Cameron and Con. Con is going to get to the inside of Cameron. Con is going to make sure he doesn't send it in too much so that the 27 can't capitalize. Con is going to clear off turn 4. 13 laps led for the 5 car. 34 laps to go. Ooh, Cam sends it in deep. Ends up on the outside. NPC is going to pray a little bit on the 27. Oh, the 27 is going to try and take a push from the number 1. Kind of smart idea, but Con is going to park it on the inside. PC getting aggressive with Cameron now. So now the 1 is going to pass the 27. The 30 got into the back of the 27. That's going to get him into NPC right there. Ooh, and James Antonio make contact in the back as James starting to make up position. The fuck? NPC dives it in onto Con. Con trying to block it. not trying to let NPC have another win. Khan trying to go for his second in a row after Talladega. 32 laps to go. Khan holding it out in front. Anyway, and a question that nobody asked for, aka who's currently the fastest lap holder, that would be NPC, followed by Cameron, I think. Yeah, NPC is still your pole sitter, and here he goes. He's gonna be our leader. Once again, there goes NPC for the lead. Looks like Cyrus and Miles are fighting in the back for position. NPC, your leader, but Khan is actually sticking with him a little bit. Cameron in P3, Tonio P4, James P5. James is going to get past Tonio here. Impressive effort, impressive drive from the 45. James starting to actually make up positions at the end of this race. It's similar to his performance back at the NPC Sports Phoenix. He looked real strong at the end of that race too. Khan not letting Cameron have the inside. Very dirty from the 5, not letting the 27 have any room. 27 kind of pushes up the 5 a little bit. He's going to clear him off corner. James gets past Tonio. He's going to have to set his eyes on the 5. 29 laps to go. NPC still out in front. Almost locking up that most laps led point. But what a thrilling race it's been here at Richmond. Action all over. Although it seems like we've gone into a single file train at the moment. It looks like James is catching the 5. Unbelievable effort that I'm seeing from the 45, but it looks like it's true. He bumps the 5. Wow. 45 has found some speed here at Richmond. Bump the 5 even more. And the 5's defense is going to let Cameron get away as Cameron maintains the gap to the leader. James kind of hesitates on the throttle. That's probably going to get Tonio back on his inside. It doesn't. Tonio isn't able to get there. James keeps it. But Tonio's definitely going to go for the pass. Going into the corner, Tonio runs him up the track, trying to get past. James is going to run him down to the apron, but Tonio is just going to keep it steady down there on the inside. As Miles starting to make his way through the pack again. It's NPC out in front still. And I think he's actually locked up most laps led. Let me take out my trusty dusty calculator real quick. Yep, NPC has now taken most laps led point for himself. I'm no longer gonna watch that. As NPC still out in front, Cameron P2 slowly losing tabs on NPC. It was a 0.9 before, now it's a 1.4 from a 1.2, I think. NPC pulling away, but Cameron still holding strong for a P2 finish. Should be a great way to end this race for the 27. He hits the wall really aggressively, though. He's going to lose his momentum. Khan is going to slow down before making his move. James starting to lose some spots. Miles passing him now. Looks like the gap actually shrunk a little bit. It was a 1.4, now it's a 1.3. NPC making little mistakes probably. 'Cause Cameron didn't have a stellar lap before either. But here comes the 45 on the 20. He bumps him out of the way, but the 20 is going to wall right off the corner. Miles let off. Do not overtake the 30. Cameron, second place, trying to hold off Khan. Oh, not sure what happened to Cameron there. Probably a little bit of a lag, but they're actually catching NPC more. It was a 1.3, now it's a 0.8. And Miles gets to the inside of Tonio. Not sure what happened there. Miles into the wall. James trying to take advantage of it. It's a battle, man. This is a battle. This is like contact heavy battling here between James, Miles, and Tonio. Miles clears away from him. He's probably going to try and get away from James. James gets aggressive on Tonio, moves him down, gets him out of the way. Here comes James onto the inside of Miles, just gets there. James really a big contender for P4, but here comes the pass. Oh! That's going to bring James around. That's going to bring out the yellow. An intentional spin in the back. He dumped him on the back straightaway. Something tells me he's not the biggest fan of James. Unbelievable right there. Shout out to Weston who's watching. Yeah, Dragon, you can rejoin. I'm gonna open the server real quick. Uh I'm gonna go ahead and go to the bathroom. I'll be back. Bathroom break. Bathroom break, y'all. Buenos, buenos. What's up? What's up? James, please go to the back. Just go to the back, man. There's still more race to go. There's still more race to go. Calm down. I'll investigate it after the race. If I see that it was actually intentional, he will receive a point penalty. But right now he's going. We need to get the race going. All right, there we go. 20 to go. It was intentional. Oh my God, he's admitting it. 20 laps to go here at Richmond. Gipsy, go on to the outside of the 23, please. Pretty, please. Pretty, please. How quiet am I? Yeah, there you go. All right, are y'all ready? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's basically the whole field. We're just gonna go green. Actually, is Dragon here? Yeah, Dragon's here. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and relock the server. And CD5. Actually, let me make sure everybody's in their car. There you go. All right. CD5, top of the screen. We're gonna get this race finished up with 20 laps to go. Green flag out in the air. Dragon with a faulty start in that 23 is gonna hold up James. Miles trying to get to the inside of the 27, doesn't quite get there. Miles is going to push him up 4 wide for a second. Never mind, they're going to keep it. And Khan is going to slightly go around. Dragon starting to make up some position somehow. Cameron's going to block Khan going into the corner. James doing everything he can to try and get there. James is going to go around. James overtaken by Rage as FPC pulls away. James, do not wall ride. Dragon almost around on Gipsy. Tonio falling back positions. Here comes Cameron out in front. Wait, why did I not? I literally have a whole situation ready for when people intentionally dump. Why did I not use it? What the fuck? Well, I sold. NPC still at the front. Cameron P2, Con P3, Miles P4, Cyrus P5, James P6. Pretty sure James is on a whole mission right now. And Tonio dropping back a lot more positions. Not sure what happened there. 83. Laps are changed back. Don't worry, Dragon. 17 to go. NPC out there showing him who's boss here at Richmond at the regular season finale. Cyrus forced to catch Miles as James is battling his way through the field. Miles avoids the wreck attempt from James. 83, 16 laps to go. Watch Antonio here. He's going to dive to the inside for P4. Trying to make a recovery after being behind James before. I think he made a position after James's little thing. Cyrus P4. Antonio P5. Miles losing more positions. Here comes James right behind Miles. Oh my goodness. It's 1 out of 2 spin, I think. So this would bring out a yellow. 15 to go. James is trying to wreck, wreck Miles right now in the back. Miles just dropping positions because of it while trying to avoid it. And James is around again. That is the second time. And the yellow is going to come out. Go ahead and race back. Miles, you're getting a to the back penalty. NPC is going to lead us to this yellow flag. Cameron's going to go P2. Miles once again bringing out another yellow with 13 to go. We got a the fucking penalty report is gonna be very, very interesting. Yeah, I know he's doing the wall. I literally saw it all happening. I saw his efforts. But Miles to the back penalties, so you go to the back. All right. Is everybody is everybody ready? CD5 at the top of the screen. Green flag out in the air. 14 to go. NPC still your leader. Cameron on his outside. Cyrus, brilliant start from his teammate Con. Con and oh my goodness, Cyrus! Terrible decision for Cyrus. I have no idea what just happened there. They're four wide going in the corner, and the 45 loses his progress. Or the 48. I have no idea what the hell just happened there with the 48, but he lost it all right then and there. The 27 trying to get past NPC. He touches the back bumper of him. He's going to slide him up. Here comes Cameron Bell to the bottom. 12 to go. James and Miles side by side. Doesn't look like anything's happening with it. NPC moving up Cameron for the lead. Turn two is such a stupid passing zone, bro. Like it works, but it's like you always pass him so stupidly. But you can see right there, it didn't look like Cameron was too happy to have Tonio passing him. Cameron just throwing Cameron blocks for like no reason at this point. Tonio having enough with it. He tries to dump Cameron right there. Tempers are high here at Richmond. Cameron just focused on trying to catch that one, not really caring about anyone else, not sure what he's doing that for. James is really loose in the back as he keeps breaking my rules. NPC P1 Cameron keeping tabs. 10 to go. Yo, why is James so unbelievably pissed right now? Oh my god. I mean, I kind of know why, but at the same time, conflict is like, all right, whatever. The 27 trying to stay out in front of Tonio. It's not going to work. 8 to go now. Cameron losing a lot of track position after braking. Lost all the momentum that comes with getting off the corner cleanly. 8 laps to go. NPC out in front. Yo, are there two people now? Gipsy, you need to stop, and James, you need to stop too. James is on his side. Oh my goodness. Did we already have one? Did we already have a spin? I don't remember. There's too much shit going on. 7 laps to go. NPC saying there was no other spin. Oh, James remerging in a stupid part of the track. He wrecks Tonio from the lead. Not from the lead, from second. James remerges into the pack and causes a wreck. Oh my goodness. James absolutely. Yeah, James is gonna be parked from this race following all this. Is James in the game? James is in the game. I need help stopping him. If you guys can help me out, that'd be really, really cool. Also, Gipsy is stuck in turn 3. I don't know if you guys want to come and help him. Where's James's car? We're just gonna leave his car right there. Where'd you just put James? Did you just put him in the infield? Oh, you did. Delete the car. All right. Is everybody ready to get green here? Did we end up helping Gipsy? No, we're not gonna park Gipsy. Gipsy actually didn't do anything this race. I am reading chat. I know you're frozen, but I don't care. You're influencing the race in ways that I just can't allow. All right. Is everybody ready to get green? Alrighty. Well, with that, CD5 at the top of the screen. 6 laps to go here at Richmond. Khan looked like he almost just jumped the start, but he didn't, thankfully. And we're green flag once again. Still even at the front between NPC and Cameron. NPC pushes back up the track to get back on it. Diving into turn one. Cameron keeps it low. Cameron's around. One of two spin. Dragon is around. Cam's luck seems to have run out here with 6 to go. James, do not, or not James. Cameron, do not do it, James. Miles P2, Dragon P3. Here comes Khan to the bottom of Dragon. Cameron starting to make up some positions. Cyrus letting off for Tonio. NPC out in front. Miles keeping himself level and cool. Cameron trying to make up spots. Went from P2 all the way back to P6. Terrible outcome for the number 27 there. Tonio says he's freezing. Cameron's going to get to the inside of Gipsy. Cameron just trying to salvage all the positions he can with 4 to go. Gipsy's going to get back to his inside. Dragon P4. Not a bad spot for the 48 to be. Tony having some trouble in the back. I'd say this race is pretty much over at this point. Not much left here. It's NPC leading out in front with 2 to go. Miles P2. Khan P3. 2 laps to go for this race, and what a race it's been. Cameron dives onto the inside of Gipsy. That's going to bring out the yellow flag. Definitely an intentional wreck for sure. Doing anything he can to get that yellow at the back. Just absolutely sent it in on Gipsy and just completely destroyed uh any chances of this race ending normally. Cameron is stuck. There you go. All right, Cameron, you're gonna go to the back for that because that looked stupid intentional. On us luck. I'm gonna be back in a second, ladies and gentlemen. Just give me a second. Alrighty. Well, not the turn of events you guys probably wanted to see, but are you guys ready for this overtime here at Richmond? Ah, fuck my finger. That's half of the field ready. Cam, get on the outside, dude. Come on. This is it. There's no choose cone yet. All right. Um, it looks like we're all ready. CD5 at the top of the screen. Is Con ready? Is Cyrus ready? Cyrus is ready. Yeah, okay. I didn't hear Con, so yeah. And the restart is gonna come out. Overtime at Richmond. If they can make it back around, then this race is over. And whatever happens on the final lap happens. All that cool shit. All the overtime perks. Here comes Cyrus, bumps NPC, not gonna give up. Never mind, he kind of did. Here comes Cameron to the inside. Oh, NPC's into the wall. This is gonna create almost a 4 wide scenario going into the final turn. Cameron is gonna get to the inside of NPC. NPC blocks it though. It's gonna get NPC really high up the track and coming to the white flag. Oh my goodness, they're all over the place. The battle is all over the place. Here comes Cyrus to the inside. 4 wide for the lead. Cameron drops out of it. Oh! NPC practically just dumps his teammate. Unbelievable send into there. Going into turn 4, Cyrus is out in front. Unbelievable what we're seeing here. Cyrus almost kicked out of Boogs, but he's going to win it at Richmond against Miles. Cyrus wins at Richmond. Oh my goodness, Cyrus gets it done. The 48 wins a race at Richmond. Oh my god, the regular season finale. What a insane way to end that race. Waiting for Cyrus to either do a burnout or something else. But Cyrus probably in absolute disbelief right now, winning in the 48 car. I don't know if Cyrus wants to do a burnout. I'll meet him in victory lane. Also, NPC won the regular season championship. Everybody give NPC a round of a hand for being so consistent the whole season. Yippee, let's go. How many points? I don't know. I didn't really see the finishing that well because it's so fucking difficult. Cyrus do this little, and there's a little victory lane over here. But Cyrus is going to celebrate his win with Boogs Motorsports here at Richmond. Oh my goodness, what an absolute thriller of a race here at Richmond Raceway. Unbelievable here. We're going to get race winner Cyrus up here. We haven't talked to him in a victory interview since Talladega season 1. But here at Richmond, he can't. Okay, we can't even get the interview. We got to get your car back. Miles doing his stupid little thing. Cyrus, just stand on stage, get your picture. Yeah, Miles, you can just stand there if you want to. I'm chill with that. All right, but Cyrus unable to give his interview. Maybe I can give him a chat interview. I have no idea. But oh my goodness. Cyrus, what does it mean to win this race for the 48 team here at Richmond? Yeah, these are the most awkward type of interviews ever. It's like, since I'm leaving, yeah, might as well leave with a bang. If it was any other circumstance, you might have stayed at the team, but unfortunately, the team owner has made his mind. But it was quite the thrill seeing you win here at Richmond Raceway. You are going to the affiliate next season, so good showcase for Turn 4 and what we can see there. Uh, Not sure what else to say. Congratulations on the win, man. It was pretty great. You've definitely it was definitely really nice to see you finally win another race since Talladega. Alrighty, does anybody else want to interview? This has been a spicy, spicy race, so I'm sure there's gonna be some crazy fucking interviews. Starting with, I really do not want to start with Cameron, but we're gonna have to start with Cameron because he has had his hand up this whole time. Okay, Cameron. Not sure where you finished. It was probably a decent position. I have no idea, but like, um, I don't know, Cameron. Going into that last corner, it was that brought out the overtime. Do you know what you were thinking there? I'm not sure what was happening there. Okay, okay. Well, I don't know how many points this gets you. The battle to get into the chase was very, very tight going into this race. So I guess we'll see what your points output looks like after. Can't really say that you made the chase yet. I have no idea who's made the chase because um, you know, yeah, he probably was. A lot of points got given out this race. So I don't know, a very controversial night. Thanks for coming out, Cameron. You were pretty good. That last corner that brought out the overtime was really questionable though. But you look fast, sporty, a little controversy here and there, but um, that's about it. Thanks for coming, Cam. Alrighty, who's next? Tonio? We'll do Tonio next. Tonio, who suffered through lag for most of the race. I think he ended up getting like P6 or something, somewhere around there. Who knows? P5. A top five finish here to Okay. Top five finish to wrap up your regular season. Going into the chase, do you think you're gonna have what it takes to win the championship? Yeah. Yeah, of course. Well, Looking looking into Indianapolis next weekend, the opener at the Chase for the Zogler. Uh, do you think you may have race winning pace there? You looked kind of mid there, but the season has been
Yeah,
full of improvements for you and your team, so I'm sure it
yeah,
would
it was
be
mid all season too.
so.
Yeah, Michigan I speak, but
So we'll see how this final stretch of races goes.
Indianapolis. I think it's the same setup, but with the momentum scripts is going to be different. I guess we'll see, but I'm not expecting like a win. I haven't expected a win since like Bristol already. So, but I think it will come. Maybe Michigan is going to be a good race for me. Watkins Glen, I'm going to get raped in the ass. I just know that. But
All
yeah,
right, Tonio, sounds good. Thanks for coming out here.
congratulations to Cyrus for winning because I think he hasn't won in like one or two seasons.
Yeah,
And
it's been a while.
congratulations to NPC. Let's go NPC.
Alrighty. All right, next interview is gonna be Dragon. Hey, Dragon may have made the chase actually. So,
Oh my god, yeah.
going into the chase, if you made the chase, I have no idea. It was very, very tight on points going into this race. So we'll definitely see.
So,
Going
I will just say this race was kind of hard for me, as I would say that short speedways is hard because this potato toaster, I don't know what the fuck it is. This PC, it's actually shit. I can do. I always do lag spikes. I think like for 5 laps, I had to do wall ride because I couldn't turn every lap.
yeah.
So that actually that final English that final yellow flag was actually horrible for me because I was getting my best results on the season was before, but something snap and yellow coming out and well, I got
Yeah.
P6 or P7, 8, I don't know. Uh, Nothing more to say. Good luck to everyone. I hope I could race more, but I'm just trying to do my best every time. So good night, y'all.
All right. Thank you, Dragon, for coming out. Always nice to have you here. We're gonna get Miles next. Miles is next. It would have been funny if I kept ignoring Miles. That'd be hilarious. All right. Anyways,
What?
Miles was good. That controversy with James was a little questionable. You're definitely gonna get a points penalty for that. But overall, how did your night go? I think you finished
He left
P2. He left.
He left
Oh,
the server. I didn't get a penalty.
okay.
Trust. But race was good. James came up and started being an idiot. Sending it like we were battling for last. We were battling for last like it's a championship. Dude, oh my gosh. For no reason. For the championship basically. It felt like it. But I feel like going into Michigan. Oh, that's not Michigan. That's Indianapolis. My fault. Going to Indianapolis, I'll have fun. I've actually never raced there, I think, in the series. So, like, I believe I will have pace. But yeah,
Why do all the laps look so slow? All right,
race
whatever.
Sonic, no race Sonic.
All right. Well, P2 finished. Congratulations, Miles. Hope to see you at Indian. All that
Why?
chase stuff.
Why?
Uh, I think you made the chase, so congratulations to you, Miles. Good job.
Yeah, I think I did it. Is that you? Oh, I just ran over somebody.
All right. Who's next? Who's next? Oh, the regular season champion. Of course, we gotta interview NPC, unless he doesn't want one because he's crashing out. Hi, NPC. This is really awkward already. This is really, really awkward. Hello. Yo, what's good, NPC? Regular season championship 2 times in a row now, going into Indy next week. It wasn't your best race, but overall, uh, what does your team have in store for the chase for the Zogler?
see how I feel that day. And after that, we go to the Glen. I think I'm gonna pull a SVG run or potential SVG run, and yeah, we just hope for the best.
Right, optimistic NPC. Going into this race, you got a kind of good points day. I really don't know where some people finished because it got shuffled around so much on that final
Worst place
overtime.
is full scrim.
Um, well, uh, shoot. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I forgot. Well, in that case, good luck at Indy, regular season champion NPC. Congratulations. Thanks for making my team look good. All right. All right. I don't know if Khan or Gipsy want to interview. Oh, Khan does want to interview. I don't know. You didn't raise your hand. I thought you were gonna raise your hand, but I guess not. Okay, okay, Khan. Driver of the five. That last restart, the overtime going into the turn one on the final lap. Do you know what happened there that made you finish last overall?
Low key, I have no clue because it looked like a bunch of little toddlers driving around, but like I have no clue what happened.
All right. Well, overall, it was not the finish you were looking for. I'm gonna be honest. It kind of takes a hit on your chances on even making the chase. So, um, I don't know if you made it or not, Loki.
But there's always next season. We could come back with a next season, have a comeback.
Yeah, next season you could come back even stronger than this season. It was a strong run here, but if you make the chase, what are you looking forward to in the chase?
Probably just trying to help NPC Earth Award fight for a championship, even though NPC is literally a million points ahead. But like, just help teammates out.
All right.
Fun too for you. Yep.
All right. All
All
right.
right.
Okay. All right. Okay. That's it. Hope y'all enjoyed the race. Hope y'all enjoyed the broadcast. Hope y'all enjoyed everything else. I'm gonna do points as fast as I can because I need you know, yeah, I'm sure y'all are curious who made the chase and who didn't. But right now, that's it for this Books Racing broadcast. I hope you enjoyed this race at Richmond. I need to get away from the PR nightmare. But that's about it. Thanks for showing up. Really dope race. That's about it. Bye. Bye. Bye, people. Bye.